Hey guys, welcome back to SEADOGS Can Fly. This is episode 44 and it's a double header. Champions League quarter final, first leg and second leg. We're against Liverpool. They've got an amazing team, but we are in form. We're in every competition still. We've won the League Cup, we're top of the Premier League, and we're in the FA Cup semi-final where we also play Liverpool. We've actually got them 4 times back to back, but you're only watching 2 of them today. If you haven't done so already, do subscribe and click the bell button to get notified of new episodes when they go live. And if you enjoy this episode, give us a thumbs up. It really does help the channel. In just a second, we'll get you caught up on what's happened off camera. But first of all, cue the intro.
12 years in that division and they're out.
So we left off last episode beating Borussia Mönchengladbach 4-1 in the Champions League. That sent us through to the round you're going to see today. Off camera though, we beat Bristol City 2-0. Lemur opening the scoring before this Mariba strike on the volley. What a goal. Alvarado was exceptional this game, getting both assists. We had 19 shots on target to their 2, so we dominated that match. Similar story against Burnley where Monroe scored from the spot kick and Yusuga scored. They had 1 shot on target all game. Pitiful display. And then the quarter-final of the FA Cup against Spurs. This was a stunning match. We opened the scoring after a really quiet first half with Yusuga on the 70th minute. João Cancelo equalised 2 minutes later before Dylan Monroe scored in the 91st minute. I thought we'd wrapped it up, all done and dusted, but then Veneri scored this goal on the 95th minute. We went into extra time. We went 1-0 up on the extra time through a penalty from Monroe. And then Palm managed to score on the 98th minute to send us through. Naldo got a consolation goal, but the match was done. Very emotional game altogether. The substitutes made all the difference. Christian Palm off the bench and Yusuga were fantastic. If it wasn't for them, we would not have gone through. And as you can see, we've got these 4 matches coming up against Liverpool, all very pivotal. And the reason for that is because we went on beat Brighton 6-3 at home in the league, which has sent us 7 points clear at the top of the table with 2 games in hand. Now the mathematics are very complicated, but if we win one of those games in hand, by my calculations, we only have to win 2 more games. So I think we need to win 3 more games and the title should be just about guaranteed. And if you look at the fixtures, really, we're probably going to have to get it done against Liverpool in that match after the semi-final of the FA Cup, because Newcastle away is going to be a sticky one. Arsenal away, we're not going to win that. We'll get beaten by Tottenham away as well, which means they'll get to gain points. We've then got West Ham at home. I think we can win that one. And then either Norwich or Leicester to win again. So it's going to be really down to the wire unless we hit one hell of a run of form and beat some teams that I am not expecting to get results against. But today is what it's all about, the quarter-final of the Champions League. We're starting off at Anfield with the first leg. Liverpool are 6-2-4, we're 13-8, but we are in fantastic form and we have the better head-to-head record. They should be playing a 4-2-3-1, which is generally going to work in our favour. But when you look at the quality of their team, anything could happen in this game. Coyle is the real danger man. He's a quality class act from the right wing. They've got Vinicius Jr. We all know what he's like. Cracking little player. Dybala is in behind Brewster, who's up front. He's 33 now, but he's still got so much talent. And then Brewster is a bit of a surprise player, to be fair. He's not got the greatest acceleration, but his stats all round are pretty good, and he's scored 7 goals from 16 starts. Fabian Tonali as well in the middle with Chilwell, Gomez, Todibo and Alexander Arnold. So they have a really strong team. This is what I'm going with, the 3-4-1-2 decoy. You've seen it played out a lot of times before. We're going to have Stevens up front. Hopefully he can show the form that we saw in the last episode where he proved me wrong. Monroe is inconsistent, so we're going to have to see what he does in the first half. But I've got Palm on the bench waiting to come on, who actually scored a hat-trick against Brighton in the last game and got 2 assists. So he is banging form at the moment, and he's definitely a big game player. He may make the difference. Silveira's playing in the AMC slot. He is going to probably be the difference, I would say, with Liverpool not playing a DMC, but Yusuga could make a massive impact from the right wing. He's scored 15, got 14 assists this season, so he's going to be a danger man as well. The back line is back to full strength with Brignoni, Stelico and Male. Okay, let's kick this thing off, shall we? It is worth noting we've actually drawn Manchester United for the semi-final if we make it past Liverpool today and in the next game. So really tough tie. We've had to do it all this season in the Champions League if we're going to get through to the final. But that's how Champions made. You wouldn't want it done any other way. And we've got an opening highlight. Agasea free kick. And the Romanian works Alisson Becker. Agasea down the wing, cutting inside. Well dealt with there by Liverpool. And this is where we may struggle with them countering. We're using the gegenpress and it's worked well there. Agasea's danced past his man and he has scored. Get in there. 1-0 up at Anfield, 24 minutes in. 8th goal of the season for Agasea. He's not been preferred from Alvarado because Alvarado's been fantastic when he's had his chances. He's had 17 assists. Agasea hasn't been the numbers man, but in Europe, he has been banging form. We have another highlight straight after the goal. Yusuga throwing long. Mariba's going to pick up the pieces there. Back to Brignone. Out wide to Yusuga. Dances past his man. He's inside and the German cannot pick out the top corner. So far, Liverpool have had one shot on target. Let's hope it stays that way. If we can take a lead into the home leg, then I really do fancy our chances of getting through to the semis. Male to Monroe. Monroe inside to Silveira. We don't want to be losing possession here. I've mentioned the counter-attack. That is my main concern, that they're going to hit us hard on the counter because they have some class-act players that could punish us. Yusuga, what's he going to do here? Is he going to cross or is he going to try and cut inside? Makes the cross, ball still in play, and Liverpool are playing out now. They're on the counter-attack. Dybala to Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior, and that is a great save from Bazunu to foil the Brazilian. Corner for Liverpool though. Dybala standing over it, crosses in, headed out. Brewster picks it up, and we've pressured them out of possession. Really well defended there. We've had a clear-cut chance and a half chance already. Agasea with the goal leaves us 1-0 up, but this game is finally balanced. Ben Chilwell gets the ball in, and nobody was picking up Lee Coyle, who scores his 19th of the season. That's 1-1. Game on. So frustrating, that is, to go behind. To go behind. We were doing so well. Restricted them to nothing, and then a lucky cross that bounces to the back post, unmarked. We have an injury here where a player isn't in the position he should have been. And Chilwell with a right-footed strike for a left-back into the bottom corner from there on the volley. I don't think so, Football Manager. I really don't. That is so frustrating. Right, okay, 2-1 to Liverpool. We'll sympathise with the lads there because in all honesty, I feel like we got screwed over a little bit there. But we've got the away goal. You've got to look at the positives. Second half highlight begins with Agasea dribbling inside Mariba to Male. Don't make a stupid pass here. Bazunu to Stelico. Mariba, he's cracking from this sort of range. If he can pick out a pass. Stevens, I hate it when they get the ball because I hate counter-attacks. Lemur, Stevens, pressure him. Alisson goes long. Picks out Junior to Dybala. Coyle, God, they're so lethal on the counter. And they score. Dybala. Shit. 3-1. Well, this isn't good, is it? This is not good. We're going to have to make some changes soon. Hopefully try and inject something back into the team. Right, let's go with Monroe off for Palm. I'm going to have Agasea off, even though he got that goal, because he is looking a little bit jaded. And we're also going to have Yusuga off for Grasso. That's right, I'm having a complete wipe out of the team. We're going to try and get back in this game through substitutes. I haven't done any shouts yet. I'm probably going to use demand more soon, because the way we're defending, I think it's required. Stevens to Silveira to Grasso. Back to Mariba. There's a couple of passes on, but he's not picked any of them out. Fucking about with the ball. There's so many passes on there. Why did you not make one? This is where FM gets really frustrating. You're playing well, you're getting chances, and all of a sudden you just capitulate completely. It does happen with young squads sometimes, but it's just irritating. Long throw with 30 minutes remaining in the first leg. Grasso. We're 3-1 down, but if we can get one more goal back, we will have a chance. Silvera, don't believe it. Off the post. Off the post. Either that or a save, I don't know which it was, but either way, we're 3-1 down still, and Liverpool always look like they're going to be a threat with that counter-attack. And we're really going to start committing forward soon, because I don't fancy taking a 3-1 loss into the next game. And Stevens, he missed. Corner. It goes long. Easily dealt with, and we've not got very many players back, but thankfully nothing comes of that. This has been such a tight game. We've deserved more than we've had. Both had the same amount of shots off target and on target, but we've had 3 clear-cut chances. Liverpool have only had 1 clear-cut chance all game. Really frustrated. I think that's been indicative, to be honest, of the way we've defended as well. Tonali finds Coyle, and thankfully the Englishman misses that one. Right, let's pause this and tell the lads, I'm just going to demand more. I don't know what else I can do, to be honest. And as the clock ticks down, we've got a long throw here. Grasso. It's foiled. Lemur. Alvarado. Somebody just hit the back of the freaking net. 5 clear-cut chances and 3 half chances. A couple of them came within that one eye line. That one had better be allowed. Get in. Claudio Brignone, the big man at the back, gets his 6th goal of the season. Alvarado's credited with the assist there. In the 92nd minute, we've given ourselves a lifeline for the second leg. Gonna tell the lads I appreciate that, because that is a massive result at Anfield. In the other leg, Barcelona won 1-0 thanks to Haaland. That'll probably see them through to the semi-finals. And remember, it's Man United that'll be awaiting us if we make it through. Agassi has only got a bruised ankle. I may well be playing Alvarado in the next game anyway. We've got a little bit to get through. So I shall see you in a second for the second leg. We've almost got to the second leg, guys, but some real notable results as I've been simulating through. Manchester United drew away from home to Brighton, while Tottenham lost at home to Liverpool. The significance of that is Tottenham now are going to really struggle in the title challenge because they've only got 4 games left, as are Manchester United. But if we beat Liverpool in our game that's after this second leg and after the semi-final of the FA Cup, if we then beat them as well at home in the league, I think we'll lift the title in the next Premier League game if we win. So massive opportunity there to get yet another trophy this season. But it's all about the Champions League, quarter-final, second leg. We've got Liverpool 3-2 down from the first leg, so it's all to play for. We've got the 2 away goals. They'll probably be playing a 4-5-1 according to my scouts, with Coyle on one side, Jadon Sancho on the other side. What a nightmare he's going to be. And Vinicius Jr., who's got plenty of speed up top. So danger 3 there that we're really going to struggle against, and they're going to be the counter-attack that will probably cause us many a problem. Alexander-Arnold and Chilwell will be the second 2 that we're going to struggle to cope with out wide. My only hope is the fact that we're going to be so packed out in the middle of the field that we can keep breaking up their attacks and quell their chances with the 3 centre-backs to then go and hit them on their counter-attack ourselves. We're going with Zelenkovs at the back this time. I want more of a towering presence, more of a natural centre-back rather than Malé, who I feel like maybe struggled in the last game a little bit. Monroe, I'm going to keep faith with him. He let me down in the last game, but we're going to go with him again. Hopefully he can come good. Alvarado's going to get the start this time on the left instead of Agassi. He's been better form this season, and Agassi's got a little bit of a knock. Other than that, it's pretty much a full-strength team. So if we're going to do it, we've got to do it with this side. We haven't got a better set of players to put out there. Yes, I could probably be trying a different system, somewhat more cautious, maybe switching things up a little bit with this system. However, in all honesty, I'd rather just go for it. We have to win no matter what happens, and if we sit back and just see the game out until towards the end, I think that they're more primed to get a goal on the break. First highlight brings the first goal. To be honest, that is crappy mechanics from Football Manager. Came from a long throw. Alisson Becker dealt with those all game in the first leg. This time, we managed to get onto the end of the ball. Silvera slide tackle across the line. Well, to have a clear-cut chance and not even have a shot on target while you've done it is pretty interesting. I'm not quite sure how they managed to give the goal there to Silvera, but then say we didn't have a shot on target. Mariba though, bringing the ball forward to Silveira, who's dropped very deep to get involved in play. Lemur, the central midfielder, plays out wide to Yusuga, the winger. Will he cut inside or will he carry on down the wing? He'll just get dispossessed by Sancho, who goes long, and Brignone misses the header, and then Vinicius Junior almost picks out the top corner. That was terrible defending from Brignone. I'm going to demand more of the lads because I feel like that was a little bit of complacency creeping in there. We're playing reasonably well, but we don't want to get caught out. Alvarado, the Costa Rican, not the greatest of crosses, but Monroe gets a second bite of the cherry, and he scores his 21st of the season. Lucas Silveira with the assist that time, so he's been key already this game. Well, we've only had 2 shots on target, and we're down as having 2 goals, so got very lucky there as well from the free kick. This game seems to be going our way so far, as Liverpool come in with Sancho, an easy take for Bazunu. Free kick of our own, Alvarado easily dealt with. Brignone loses possession. He's been awful so far this game, and Jadon Sancho launches the attack, but Brignone makes up for his mistake, and we can now launch our own counter-attack. This is what I spoke about, by packing out the middle of the pitch, and when Liverpool do attack, winning the ball back ourselves, with them committing bodies forward, we can get goals on the break. Sancho crosses, and Liverpool go 2-1 behind. Joe Gomez scoring with the header. This game could go right to the wire. We've got 10 minutes left in the first half. Little bit nervous in all honesty, because if Liverpool get a goal, then all of a sudden we have to score again, and Liverpool can get another goal, taking it to 3 for them. We're really going to struggle with the away goals rule. Yusuga though could get us back in with a 2-goal lead, and Mariba, wow. What a strike from the Spanish midfielder. 10th for goal of the season. You saw one of the highlights on the volley before this game. We've got to just watch this again. Have some appreciation for the technique involved to do this. On the half volley, bang, straight into the top corner. Mariba, what a strike. Sancho, straight after the goal, finds Vinicius Junior, who can't find the back of the net. We've got a bit fortunate there. Why our 3 centre-backs can't deal with 1 striker, I'm not quite sure. But thankfully, he's got 6.5 average rating because he's played so poorly. We're 3-1 up, guys. Liverpool get another goal. It goes to extra time. So this game is nowhere near over yet. Storico to Brignone to Mariba to Lemur. Playing some beautiful football here. Silveira the AMC. Dispossessed by Tonali, who tries to find the striker, but one of our 3 centre-backs finally got a foot on it this time. Silveira's in behind, and he misses. Yusuga, with the pieces, can't get the ball in the back of the net. We've got a corner though. Alvarado swings one in. That is very well crossed indeed, and Liverpool can only clear for another corner. Alvarado swinging it in this time rather than out. Suga, the German, Tadipos dealt with that well. We're bringing Alvarado off because he's got a knock, and I know Agasea can do well off the bench, so we're going to try and hit 2 birds with 1 stone there. With literally 13 minutes left, Liverpool have a highlight, and the ball's gone over. I think we're going to have to consider bringing Stevens off as well, maybe getting Belkayat on. Becker's gone long to Vinicius Junior, and where's the defence? We got so lucky there, Bazunu saving from the chance. Very, very lucky. Sancho with the corner though. It's not over yet. Salah off the bench to Tonali, who misses the opportunity. Liverpool are knocking at the door here. It really is you go, we go. Mo Salah in. Dealt with. Monroe's chasing down Pedrinho, who's also come off the bench. Sounds like Liverpool have played all their cards. Not paid off yet though. Bazunu saves. Right, now is the time, boys. Let's have Stevens off. I'm actually going to have Belkayat on, I think, because he's got the speed to get in behind. The other change we're going to make is probably Yusuga for Grasso, because I reckon Grasso may have an opportunity in him from that right wing. The clock's ticking down, guys. You can tell the game plan is to get another goal. I'm not comfortable seeing this match out and Liverpool getting into extra time, because if they do that, we may well struggle. Right, pause. 5 minutes remaining. Now is the time to go more cautious. We're going to go cautious. I'm also going to regroup and hold shape. We're not going to prevent the short kick, but we are going to keep closing them down. That should do it, donkey. That should do. Just realised I've missed one very important thing in the team instructions, which is to waste time, naturally. Here we go. We've gone long, and Belkaya off the bench. He's done what I said he would, and that is getting behind. But it's a great save by Alisson Becker. Belkaya is very frustrating because if he took half the chances he gets, he would score an absolute hatful. 16 shots we've had, 9 on target to Liverpool's 9 on target. We've had 3 clear-cut chances and 5 half chances. Liverpool had 1 clear-cut chance all game. We deserved that. Came away 3-1 victors in the end. There was only the 1 goal in it. Dramatic night in Europe. That sends us through to the semi-final, and Barcelona are in the opposite semi-final to us, so we could be playing Barcelona in the final if we can progress. We've got Alvarado out for 11 days, but that's not too much of the worry because we do have other players that can come in, like Argasea on the left side. What I'm going to do is I'm going to process quickly through, and we're going to find out who the opponent's going to be in the other semi-final against us. And there you go, guys. It's been confirmed. Real Madrid won 2-1 in extra time. So we are going to be playing Real Madrid in the semi-final. Leipzig surprisingly went through 6-1 victors. Remember, we beat them in the final of the Europa League last season. They're going to be playing Barcelona in the semi-final. So can you imagine if we ended up with Leipzig for a repeat of last season's final in the Europa League in the Champions League? That would be crazy. Real Madrid generally play a 4-2-3-1. I personally think that favours us more than them, so hopefully that will prove true in the end. Okay guys, we have some huge games coming up. I'm going to have to play them off camera because I can't show you everything. Liverpool semi-final, FA Cup, and Liverpool at home in the Premier League, which could win us the title. We're going to come back for at least the Real Madrid game, but I may do a bit of a triple header, possibly 2 away games there. We'll have to see. It's all to play for. We've got the title to win, the FA Cup to win. We've already won the League Cup, and we're in the Champions League against Real Madrid. This season is really heating up. I hope you'll join me for the next episode. Until then, subscribe, hit the bell button, give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Really would be much appreciated. And yeah, let's hope the SEADOGS can get it done. Let's hope we don't choke. See you next time.